Think about this for a second. Every single day, millions of shipping containers are moving across our oceans, our skies, and our roads. They're carrying literally everything: your phone, the food in your kitchen, you name it. It's this massive, incredibly complex system that honestly most of us never even see, but it powers our entire world. But hiding inside that perfectly legitimate flow of goods, there's a much darker trade, and it's hiding in plain sight. Just imagine that's your job. Imagine that feeling in your gut, carrying that secret. This isn't just some story. This is the day-to-day reality for people involved in one of the world's most profitable and most destructive black markets. It's a whole world built on this one terrifying idea: a breathing box. You know, when we think about the illegal wildlife trade, our minds usually jump to a single poacher in a forest somewhere. But that's just the very first and, yeah, the most brutal link in a much, much longer chain. The real story here, the one we're going to unpack, isn't just about poaching. It's about logistics. This is a cold, calculated, and highly sophisticated global business. Okay, so every supply chain, legal or not, starts with getting the product. But in this world, the language they use is deliberately cold, almost corporate. They're not talking about stealing a living creature, they're talking about securing an asset. Let's break down exactly how this first phase works. First, it all starts with a target. This is driven by market demand: a rare parrot, a tiger cub, a pangolin, whatever people will pay for. Then comes the capture, which is this violent, awful moment where the animal is ripped from the only world it's ever known. And finally, it's contained. It's prepared for a secret journey where it stops being an animal and becomes just cargo. So let's get into the real heart of the operation, the journey itself. This is where the true genius, and I mean that in the darkest way, of this network really shines. See, it's not about being invisible. It's about mastering the art of looking completely, totally normal while moving something that is anything but. And that brings us to this key concept: clandestine logistics. These traffickers, they don't invent their own secret shipping routes. Why would they? They just piggyback on the ones that we all use every day. They exploit the sheer speed and volume of global trade, using our own systems as the perfect camouflage. So how do they actually pull it off? Well, it really comes down to these 4 pillars. First, they create amazing concealments. We're talking false bottoms in crates, hidden compartments inside vehicles, you name it. Then they forge perfect documents: permits, manifests that look 100% legit. Third, they bribe the right officials at the right time to just look the other way. And only then, when that whole illusion is complete, do they ship the cargo. And here's exactly how that deception works in practice. On the left, you've got the official story that customs agents see: a totally boring, perfectly legal shipment of tropical fruit. But if you peel back that layer, you find the hidden reality. That paperwork is a total fabrication, a mask designed to get a priceless living animal through security without anyone batting an eye. Now, this might make it all sound kind of linear, right? Step 1, step 2, step 3. But that's not the reality at all. We're not talking about a simple line from a poacher to a buyer. We're talking about a complex, sprawling, interconnected web of specialists, and every single one of them plays a crucial role. I mean, look at this. This network operates just like a multinational corporation. You've got your suppliers, the poachers. You have your local logistics teams, the transporters. You've got what's basically a legal department, the forgers and corrupt officials. You've got international shipping partners, and even financial brokers to launder all that money. It's a full-service criminal enterprise from start to finish. All right, let's follow the chain to the very end. After being captured and surviving that incredibly dangerous journey, the asset is ready for its final delivery. This is the moment the whole operation has been building towards. This is where all that incredible risk pays off and the traffickers finally cash in. So, where are these animals actually going? Well, the numbers are pretty shocking. Almost half of them end up with wealthy private collectors, basically becoming living status symbols. Another huge chunk, 30%, fuels the illegal pet trade. And a significant portion is tragically used in unproven traditional medicines. The demand is diverse, and it is absolutely global. So why do it? Why build this whole vast, risky network? Honestly, this number says it all. $250,000 for one bird? When the profit from a single successful shipment can literally set you up for life, you can see how the incentive becomes dangerously, powerfully strong. So, to wrap this all up, what's the big takeaway here? The real power of this illegal trade isn't hidden in some secret tunnel or on a hidden runway. Its power comes from its ability to look completely and utterly boring. It's an invisible business, and it's hiding in plain sight. And that's really the most crucial point. The true sophistication here isn't about being secret. It's about looking normal. These traffickers have essentially weaponized normalcy. They use the same paperwork, the same shipping companies, the same ports as any other legitimate business. They've turned the circulatory system of our global economy into a private delivery service for their illegal cargo. And that leaves us with a pretty chilling question, doesn't it? We've just looked at one little corner of this shadow economy. If a living, breathing animal can be shipped halfway across the world disguised as fruit, what else is moving through the systems we all depend on every single day, completely unseen? Just how much of the world's trade is really operating in the shadows?